Hello, welcome back. Last time I explored the north end of town and then also tried the toll bridge over here and learned what this would be like. So I had a thought that highway robbery might just be about me getting this key and leaving? So trade 2 Terra keys for 1 Sky? How does that work with my exchange rate? I don't think I know the exchange rate of Terra and Sky yet. Do I? But there's also a room to the east, so that makes me think there's a way to go. And I had an additional thought that maybe the idea is ignore the time limit, line all the statues up here, and somehow convince one to step in the poison trail and clear it for me, like at the end of the room? Maybe somehow. That might be possible. Like I'd have to be down here somewhere, walking into this space will be steppable, with an angry statue somewhere in the column to my north. That sounds maybe possible. Maybe. It's hard to say though. I still love the cops mounted on their steeds here. That's really good. Anyway, but we're not doing that right now. I want to go to... Right, I have not spent those keys. I don't have any Terra keys, so I can't actually go there. Engineering class we already saw. Programming class we already saw. Let's see, the one that I think I want is here? Yeah, the architecture class. Wiring. Teach today's lesson, 1 infernal key. Open the wiring application on the terminal. Alright, I'm opening the terminal. Woohoo, loading! Look at this. Pulse generator. Oh, we're doing like... Wait a minute. Alright, yes. The ferret is here. He doesn't know what he's doing. That's okay, he'll figure it out. Oh, we're doing like actual wiring. Okay. So, pay attention to the wiring. This is like... It's like Minecraft Redstone going on here. Sorta. So yeah, that gave us a momentary off-on. So you moved on your turn. Oh, this is fascinating. And yeah, then it would do another, and another, and another. Lower door opens and closes in the same turn, just like doors in our pulse generator. Both pressure plates are wired to it, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's cool. So right, so toggle switch counter. Doing some fancy stuff here. This is neat. I wonder if these will be used in puzzles or if this is just like, here's some cool stuff you can do with mechanisms. There's probably going to be like a practical exam at the end of this, right? I will get paid, so I'm probably not just going to be shown everything and not have to solve any conundrums myself. Right, I was looking up exchange rates. I do have notes on this. I'm just not managing to get to them. I know they're also in-game, but that's harder to find. I have them on their own here. 1 Terra key is worth 2 Sky keys. So yeah, that's a poor exchange for 2 Terra keys to give me 1 if I rob the highway robber. Unless I'm already going over there, which there's no reason to other than that unless I can continue east. Anyway. Looks like 2 pulse generators, lower mechanism is not, bum bug, bit, used to store the state of the doors below, whoa. Okay. A few times. So if I just wait, nothing. Okay. The doors at the bottom open, but never close again, no matter how many times Leaf clicks the switch. So... you... Well, yeah, because you moved from here to there, that plate is held. But this being part of the wiring of the switch means that it's a one-shot toggle switch. Neat. Okay, cool. As these impulse generators have the bomb bit, impulse generators always reset within a single turn. Click the switch on the very next turn and nothing goes wrong. Yes, I see. Right, of course, because, so, this is interacting with that. Yeah, I'm with ya. Neat. Neat. So cool. Alright. This is all very clever. Toggling. Bumbug bits. Check the toggles to the door. Bumbug bit. Instead update. State the bit. State of the door becoming consistent with the state of the bit. Breaking any open close patterns. Breaking any open close triggers to the door. Okay. 2 switches a few times each. Grass open, sand, toggle. Ha! Wait, what's happening here? Hold up. Why am I... Hold on, I need to parse this a little more. So that makes these both go back and forth. I mean, it works as described. I could pick this apart and explain each part of it, but I guess, I mean, it's building on previously seen concepts. Pulse generator here. Pulse generator here. Okay, so a component of a pulse generator is that the pressure plate nearest to the monster block is wired to the door in between the two. So this orange highlight is just part of the pulse generator itself. Its actual functional output is toggling this thing. Both of these do a 1 turn off on this toggle door. These, however... Yeah, these do a 1 turn off on both of these toggle doors. And set the bomb bug bit either on or off. Yeah, okay. Right, and so no matter what, when you press this, it forces Bombug C to the west, into the position that opens the doors. But this toggles the position of Bombug C, which is the bit that determines door open state. Okay, I'm with you. Okay, cool. Toggle pulse generator, wired to both doors. The Bombug bit, unlike the open trigger. Yes. Alright. These are all computer simulations. We're not actually killing anybody during this. Turn order matters. Pulse generator below to the right of the mechanism it's wired to, and the mechanism involves a monster, it will not work. Right, of course. Pulse generators earlier in the turn order than your mechanisms, of course. Use a pressure plate as a toggle switch. You get a pulse in stepping on, but stepping off occurs a turn later. Yes. Yeah, so this doesn't move because it never sees... Like, you've already done your check. Are there any monster blocks around by the time this door opens? Then it closes, and then you don't do another check. Okay. Ah! Right, so on does its same turn. Of course, yeah, so after monsters have gone. Anyway. Compact. Okay. Smaller. 2 input signals to clean up the monster blocks and pulsed doors. It does what now? Let's just see it work. Right, so the difference is that you're on doors over pits instead of... Right, of course. Farther away. Yeah, so all of these require some cleanup. So the sacrifice altar will toggle everything. Okay. Okay. I see. Alright! Cool. Buggy Games Studios also... What's funny is, when I read this the first several times, I'm just like, oh cool, it's a game studio run by Bombbugs. But then, eventually, I got the pun. It's funny, that association was actually stronger. It's just like, yeah, games made by bugs. That makes sense. Across the toll bridge to the east has been making great use of them. Okay, across the toll bridge, that's where Buggy Games Studios is. Over here, gotta fight the police to get there somehow. Alright. Well, now I know what's there. Alright, cool. That was neat. Okay, yeah, so more of a proof of concept here, but these may show up later. A bunch of stuff is happening. I mean, it's just me stepping on the plates, because I'm holding the button. And that's why I cleared monster gates. Okay. That was fun. Alright, so we learned about architecture, and that's going to be applicable later. Okay, what else do I know? Let's look at unvisited but known rooms. This is the power plant. This is the Golden Park. This is my houses, not yet. Houses that may be mine someday. This is past the police. Is that the only place I can go now? Hold on, so this is... Aha! I can go to the Skyfish. I can't go here yet because I haven't ever seen a star key. Okay, so airport has some things I can do now. Let's see here. Now that map is scrolling, it's a little hard to tell things. But that's... whoops! That's fine. Let's see, so middle click lets me pen like that. Left click does nothing, right click does nothing. Okay, got it. And scroll wheel, of course, works as a scroll wheel would. Okay, so then, yeah, that does cause me to ask the question, where am I currently going? Is my only option the toll bridge? It may be. Okay, so janitor's closet, yes. Kitsme Terra. Am I forgetting about, like, work I can do somewhere? The Shaded Dealer, sure. So let's look for key icons. I could rob you for that key. If I've robbed you for that key, what does that do with my traversal? It closes all these. I use these alleys all the time. So it means if I want to get back down to the south part of the city... I just can't? Does that not close all of this off? So there's the public city waypoint. Oh, hang on, what about the protest? Well, that would cost a star door. Yeah, a star key. Because yeah, this trekking accident blocks me quite thoroughly. Okay, let's take a close look at this. So here's an alley, but it leads just to that already collected key. Yeah, so this sky key, like this just closes off that whole part of the world until I... Well, so that could open a public access waypoint, and that's why I would want one of those, I think. Okay. Yeah, so this is the edge. I can't go farther down than that. And this doesn't connect anywhere else except timber, but that doesn't go anywhere else. Yeah, so I would need this waypoint to return to that part of the city. Or I would need to spend a star key, which is ridiculously expensive. Wait, car dealership has some stuff. That's a thing I can do. Also, I have an infernal key. Do I know of infernal doors? Does Shady Dealer have any infernal trades? No. Infernal door at MMPD, but that doesn't... I can't do anything with that. Cooler Heads was those trades. Sky for a lot of primes, Terra for a few skies. This is a bad trade. I don't know the prime sky exchange rate yet, but these both look non-equitable for me. Okay, so car dealership has an activity. It costs a prime, Terra. Terra for infernal. But what feels more fruitful to me than that... Okay, yeah, downgrade Sky to Prime, got it. What feels more fruitful to me than that is... What about the Golden Park? I need 2 more Skies. I think that's achievable via Shady Dealings? Want to cross the bridge again? That's what I'm thinking most about. Okay, well... So Janitor's Closet requires 1 more prime than I have, is that right? No, I have the right number. Okay. Well... 4 opening doors, 3. It's pretty clear this is just pretty much required, right? I don't think I can do anything anymore if I don't do that. Okay, so then... Ooh, I won't give away your hiding spots. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna go to the toll bridge, I think. I have 1 prime that'll get me... Terra. 1 Terra that'll get me there, not back, but that's okay. Yeah, City Hall, I can't really actually do anything here. This is all blocked off. And yeah, just this traversal. Whoops! Did not mean to. I left a splatter where your body was. Okay, yeah, so I'll leave you alone for now. It's committing that crime. Puts the city on lockdown. And I can't get back to this part of it again. So, instead of allowing lockdown to happen, let's go kill the police first. Right, what am I doing? This is all wrong. That's... Okay, well, I'm at least gonna go over here and try this again and see if I can understand it. Let's just... Okay, so where did I start from? There. Okay. Loud noises. Okay, oops, Highway robbery, so... Let's try and understand this. So first of all, I could just make off with the key. I could make off with the key and then come back. Okay, yeah, in any case, I should totally take that key. So now you're just chasing somebody for the shadow of a key that they still are carrying around. So right, the idea here was that just maybe, if I linearize all of this way, I will still die. So instead, we'll have to do that a little differently. But don't worry about the slug timer. What I need is to be over there alive. And how is that gonna happen? Over there alive with some police also still alive. Okay. The police have lived. The slug did its thing. You lost your mount. Alright, got some distance. I think I can manipulate the police into doing what I want. Yeah, here we go. This'll do the job. Now I'm gonna need somebody angry. Okay, there's a little more to it than that. I need them, like, closer to each other or something? And move order's not quite doing what I want. Okay, but there's a way to solve this conundrum, I feel. That's done it. Check it. Ah. Has to be a little bit more buffered. But that's pretty close. Let's see, how is that? I do that. And then... Wait, yeah, check it. Like this. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Alright, you opened up a way. And I'm gonna go ahead and just clear this room. Not getting back if I do that. Okay, so in that case... What am I doing? So that's how to do the access, at least. Oh, right! So here's a new thing. I changed the replay system so that it will save a state-changing replay if I enter the room, leave without clearing it, but have either collected a key, opened a door, or activated a waypoint. So if any of those things happen, a replay is now automatically saved. I'm also realizing that maybe I should save traversal to new rooms. So if I changed that, like if I'm accessing a room I haven't stepped in before, then yeah, like that puzzle, sure. While I'm in here doing this, I should do that too. Right, so like first traversal. Oh yeah, first traversal is actually saved no matter what now. Yeah, so many more things. Replay saved. Oh boy. City Bank. Alright, I found the east side of the city. This is all probably fine. From this end, I should be able to trivially clear highway robbery if I do wish to do that, but I don't think I do. What was defuse about? Yeah, that was required clear. Highway robbery was not. Okay. Okay. Gonna say to myself right now, what if you could mark rooms as unrequired? That would have only semantic meaning, not like actual mechanical significance of any sort. A thing I've been thinking about for a long time, I'll just say it now, is that this title bar up here, I want to add a way to put some extra adornments on it. Like, imagine if, you know, you'd see a normal room, you know, it's just a normal room. You see one that has, like, some skulls along the side or something like that. You'd say, okay, this is a boss room, I should take this seriously. If I'm doing a Let's Play and I'm close to the end of a session, I shouldn't take this room on now. Because otherwise you can't necessarily tell if a room is meant to be significantly more challenging than its neighbors, or like is the end of a chain or something. Or you could put like some flowers coming on from the side and think, okay, this is a break room, or some other symbols could communicate subtly other things about the type of room that it is. That's a thing I'm looking at doing, maybe. Like, it's been on my mind for a while, and it might happen. And should be compatible with everything that's already in the game. Just an extra optional thing that can be added afterwards to just give some signal about what type of room it is. Alright, so, City Bank. Ah! Alright, so the thief got away, good, yes. City Bank. Heimslow Bridge, that's what that's called. Floor Street, alright. Bank entrance. Wait, I'm going into the bank now? Apparently. Guess we're doing depth first this time. Ooh, that's a long line. Boop, 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 boop. Alright, well, I have no reason to cut in line. You can all just do your business as normal. Oh, here we go. Oh, so this is the full economy then? 4 prime keys, 1 sky key. You know what's funny? This could be a subtle reference to Fateful Intersection. I think it is. Like, why else would you phrase it this way? And, like, this is the world of references. I think I've spotted a subtle one here. 4 prime keys, 1 sky. 2 sky, 1 terra. 3 terra, 1 infernal. 2 infernal, 1 star. So here's the star keys. 3 of them, and that's what I want the infernals for. Okay. At least 1 more must exist in the world. But here are the only 3 that I've seen. Alright, this is a major step in the process, and wow, this has turned this into a key nightmare. Once again, I'm reminded of Magic Tower games, where you gotta make these impossible choices. But this is the guideline for how to make those choices. Even trade. Even trade. Are these all even trades? 2 sky, 1 terra. 3 terra, 1 infernal. These are not all even trades. These are the, like, bad trades. Yeah, these are the bad trades. These are the even trades. Okay. So a sky for a prime. A terra for a sky. Infernal for terra. Star for infernal. I'm probably going to have to make some suboptimal trades at some point. Maybe not. Like, maybe the idea to buy the fancy house is to keep full value of every trade. Maybe. I'm, like, still 90% sure that solving school bullies is a thing I would need to do to make that make sense. But okay, this is bank. Yeah, literally says currency exchange here, and there's a second instance of that, so I can still do... Oh, there's more. Oh, there's more. Okay, so probably as much currency as I'm going to want to exchange, I can exchange. But yeah, these are all equivalent or worse. Can't get one over on the bank. They know their money. Okay, cool. So, public waypoint, bank. Gotta pay infernal for this. Extra expensive. Carver Street for Floor Street. 1 infernal for this public waypoint. Right, so now... This has implications with the toll bridge. And... also the... So I guess... The back alleys... The skyfish at the airport... I need to take the city flight before I do too much else. But it's kind of a pain to backtrack, so not yet. But that's... the thing I need to do after I'm finished exploring this part of Museum of Monster Art. Oh hey, it's here! Ah. Well, okay, but we got, like, the actual location of the museum here. The, that's where this world takes place. This was just outside the whole time I was in there. Currently closed. Come back tomorrow. Alright. And that looks familiar. Ah, that's so good. Alright. Good stuff. Yeah, so like actual spatial connections between worlds. I love it. Can we put together like a world map? Whoa! Alright, Bombug symbol in this building. Buggy Games Studios, of course! I found it! Alright. So not all statues are on the police force. This one is unemployed, looking for work. Bugs guaranteed! Job opening, game tester, and that's where the wiring is gonna be. And these two are just there? Game store. Okay, that kind of game store. Got it. Floor Street, Jam Street. I don't understand the references of the floor or the jam, but I appreciate it anyway. Maybe they're not all references. Monster Public Library. Hey, 2 prime keys just on the ground. Dazzle. Right. Oh yes, I completely agree. Lazy Eye Apartments. Hold on. So this place has an East Side Apartments. What was that about? There's some lore about this. Is it here? Missing Monster Report. Famous photographer. Eyewitness accounts state they were last seen entering their apartment on the East Side. Locked room mystery. Okay, so locked room mystery in here, maybe. CLA. Convenient Lamppost Association. Yes, okay. Right, and this is where all the many spare lampposts is going, right? Makes you sore, huh? Car Street, Dazzle Street, road closed. For construction. Okay. And D, there is nothing there for me. Okay, so this alley gets me some keys, yes. Cool. I think I needed to interact with waypoints before I came here, so this is a, this is not a timeline I will be keeping as is. Let's look in the apartments. Terra to get in here, but this is just somebody's dwelling. Okay. Apartment elevator. Lazy Eye, I get it. Apartment's first floor. Happy bugs. Alright. Aha! So Leaf could move in here. So another ending available if I had a Terra. I could visit the money changer for that, and I think I could get one. Alright. Oh, what the... Oh. Somehow, I got disoriented and thought I was going further up when I took that ladder. Alright, so let's see an ending. I think that's a fitting end to the day, alright? I could also check the library. Let's do that real quick. Okay. Sure. I'll browse your selection. Alright, reading a book. Uh-huh. Right, of course. This is where the civilized monsters are. Mm-hmm. I'm doing my best to be civilized. Sometimes it's not always possible. Okay. Ah, excellent. So, all the monsters I see that are, like, doing mechanical work are themselves mechanical. History of the city, here we go. Bombug be bugless, so that's who Bugless is, I was wondering. Offered help from 5-letter blank. Okay, we got a mystery character here. Alright, and that was 2 prime keys for my visit? 3 prime keys for my visit. So, it is a profitable action to come to the library. Cool. I was enriched by learning. Okay, so what I want to do is go to the... bump into lampposts a whole lot. That alley just goes all the way through, but there's nothing in particular inside it. Yeah, okay. Alright, so I want to trade for 1 Terra key, which I can just do like this. Sure. And let's go buy a friendly little apartment here. It's a house of sorts. This was Leaf's dream. Maybe not the best version of it, but a version of it. Unable to afford a fancy house. Just gonna rent an apartment instead. Alright. Right, and that's still what my graph is gonna look like just forever. It's fine, I can see the rest if I put it on this type of scale. Alright, cool. So that was another ending. I need to go back in time one more time. And right, that will mess with my time total, that's fine. Time tracking just can't ever be fully accurate in a situation like this. But yeah, okay. Good stuff. So next time I need to go to the airport and fly the Skyfish. Then I think I'll know everything that I need to know about routing for... Right, that's Buggy Games Studios. Routing for this toll bridge. Because I need to cross it, that's where the action is. I need a waypoint on the other side. I think the best deal is to activate this waypoint and the one at the airport? Because if I'm closing off... So if I want to do this little mugging here, I'm closing off half of this part of the city to myself. Unless I pay a star key, which I will not. So I think I want waypoint on... Wait, or would it be better to use... It would be better to use an infernal key on this waypoint. So this waypoint and the Skyfish... No, I need 3. So pay the toll exactly once. 1 Terra key here. 1 infernal when I want to get back from this area. 1 sky for this part of the city. Do I need this part of the city? Can I just be done with this forever? Just like cut off this entire branch? What would I lose? Car dealership. No, I need to do... Oh, maybe this is... Okay. Maybe I need to do this first. Anyway, I need to take a flight at the airport and do some complicated key routing, and we'll figure out what that looks like next time. I'll see you then.